Can we just talk about the political and economical state of the world right now? Like, we're not okay. Okay. Mm, this coffee is amazing. Phenomenal coffee. So, yes, the main purpose of this live stream is to talk about the political and economic state of the world right now. So, originally, when we all heard this phrase, maybe we all had a little smile, right? Um, that phrase, that phrase, wow. That phrase was very important. I accidentally stopped recording. I guess I will upload the live stream version. Yeah, we're just gonna give up on that. Hopefully, the live stream version is good because that's what I'm gonna have to upload. Um, I do want to get high because I like getting high for my content, but I sort of want to just like a podcast esque episode where I could just talk about, what's been going on with my life recently, updates, things that have happened, things I want to talk about, things that are on my mind, just rapid fire, not rapid fire, we can take it slow, but you know, I just when's the last time I really just sat down with the camera and just been able to talk? I don't know. And yeah, I don't know. I've done content a lot where I kind of knew like what I wanted to like talk about. And for today, I do know one thing I want to talk about. I want to talk about something that happened to me at work. But other than that, I just like I said, I just want to talk about the political and economical state of the world, and I just want to talk about anything that I want in general. So, we're on a podcast esque vibe right now. So I'm gonna take a hit. I got this pen today. It's Pineapple Express. I'm letting it preheat. So I just got this flavor just today, August 19th. I wanted my last pen to last me the entire month. I failed. It lasted maybe 2 weeks. I don't know. Did not last a whole month. But if it did last around 2 weeks, that is a lot better than like 4 days or 3 days, obviously. So yeah. That tastes really good. I washed my hair and combed it. Oh, I feel like this is gonna hit. It's giving me that deep feeling. Uh, uh, uh. Why is my cat in the water bottles? This kitty is crazy. Better there than chewing on my wires, though. This kitty does anything. It chews on wires, it goes to any small place it can get into. It climbs stuff. It's exploring. It's getting used to life, you know? I'm over here just saying it because I wanted to say he. He. Yeah. Vanilla's a he. I told you guys, whoever has heard me say, I was saying that Vanilla was a girl and I was letting Vanilla be a girl, and she was gonna be a girl until proven guilty. Unfortunately, my girl has been proven guilty. I think she's just growing balls and there's nothing I can do about it. So she's been proven guilty. She's a guy. And then when I don't feel like saying he, sometimes I just say it. Just say he, girl. Just say he. It's a boy. You have a little boy cat. But yeah. I guess it's cool that it's a boy because it's the boy version of the mom. The mom is a girl, obviously. And then, my cat's a boy. My adult cat's a boy too. That's the dad. I feel like my cat is a really good dad to his son. He's playing with his son right now in the bag. That's Sanrio. He's vibing. But yes. No, but seriously, like, can we talk about the political and economic state of the world right now? It's scary. It's not looking like how I envisioned the future. The future. It's not at all like that, okay? I I had lots of thoughts for my future, for our future, for 2025. I thought that things would look very different. I thought that things would be very progressive. I thought things would be very lovely, very like, I thought they were going in the right direction, but I feel like things have been feeling extremely dark and they've been feeling scary. So, for instance, there's been, well, obviously, for one, the presidency. That has, like, completely ruined everything. Let's just be real. If Kamala Harris was in office, all of these problems would just not be present. Like, things would be so much better. That's one. But because of the person in office, that orange, disgusting man is in office, we are like getting like rights stripped from us like every single freaking day. Like every single freaking day. Like, have you guys heard of alligator Alcatraz? That is like, to like put it bluntly, it is a modern day concentration camp. Yes, it's under the guise of like, oh, it's like a detainment center for, deporting people, but no, honey, that is a modern day concentration camp. When you put people in conditions that are not safe, that are inhumane, and you make them live side by side like that, and you, without due process, by the way, as well, but even with due process, it's still freaking wrong, okay? And yeah, it's like truly sad what's going on. Like, a lot of bad stuff is going on in the world right now. Um, Palestine, they're having their issues, and it's been going on like with Israel for a really long time. Um, Congo has their issues with their materials and minerals being stolen. Um, or not, I don't know about stolen, but you can say practically stolen because, they have to like work for practically nothing. Um, there's just so many things. Like, there's so many countries that America has destabilized. And then you get the magnifying glass, you look at America through the magnifying glass, you're like, wait a minute. Hold on. Wait. You're mad at people for let me make sure my magnifying glass is seeing this right. You're mad at people for coming to this country, America, and you're telling them to go back to their country. But wait a minute. It says here in 1990 that you destabilized their country. It says here in 2005 that you made a deal with their government and the government benefited, but the people did not. It says here in 1980 you destabilized their country. It says here in 2012 you had a major war with this country. So yeah, why are people coming here? Because we are destabilizing these people's countries. We are the problem. Like you're mad at people for coming to your country, but look at the officials of your country. Look at what they're doing to these other people's countries, to where they don't feel like their country is safe anymore and they feel like they need to come here. So, who's the problem? Who is the real problem here? You know, I want you to really take a look and research things. Like, who is the real problem here? You know? Um, so, yeah, I mean, it's crazy how much, like, it's crazy how much life is really truly affected by like people in power, and people that are just regular people. I feel like we just need to like work together and realize that we don't have to like hate on the other guy. We don't have to hate on the minority for our issues. Like, we can work together. Why are we mad at each other? Like, people will complain about Black Americans all day long. They have so many think pieces to say about Black Americans, but they will not say any think pieces about America, about why America put Black Americans in this position, about why Americans felt like they were better and that they could like enslave and like tell other races what to do. Like, why white Americans did that. Why did they do that? Why in the past did they destabilize every other culture in America? That's another thing. Systematic racism. Herein in America, we have that very, very much current and very much strong in every single day life. I mean, look at movies. Like, look at popular movies, look at popular TV shows, and well, just look at movies and TV shows, like majority of them, right? Look at the government. Who is mostly sitting in those seats that are making like those like really big, like monumental changes? Like, not only mayors, but like like governors, like people that like electoral college, like people that can actually make a little bit of a change. What color are they mostly? um and like, what color have they always mostly been? Because that really matters. That's a systematic thing. That is why that is why systematic racism exists. That's why racism is still present. And there's different ways that it can show up. It can show up very outwardly and like everyone knows it's racist, and then it can show up very like low key, like it's not so obvious. It maybe it just makes you feel uncomfortable. Maybe it's just a microaggression, which that's racism, but it's like, I think it's like more subtle. It's like more, maybe I'm using that word wrong, but basically there are high levels of racism where everyone can acknowledge and see that it's racism, and then there's like lower levels of racism where people are like debating on whether or not the person's being racist because they're not sure, like, or not that they're not sure, but it's not even been like woken up yet. It's not even been like fully talked about yet, So And that's sort of the energy. But let me see, what day is it? Okay, right now it's Tuesday. So um last week at work, this was, let me take a hit before I tell you guys this story so I can like put this down and lock in as best as I can. Okay, so something happened last week on Thursday, and right now it's Tuesday, so this was about 5 days ago. So, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah. So, um, so about 5 days ago, last Thursday, I was working. I'm pretty sure it was Thursday. If it wasn't, let's just say it was about 5 days ago. Okay. Okay. It was about 5 days ago. Um, it was definitely not Friday or Saturday. So it definitely had to be like Thursday or Wednesday. I can say that. Honestly, I do think it was Thursday. Whatever. Okay. Um, to preface it, I had a coworker that, I was kind of vibing with her. I really liked her. I thought she was cool. I thought she was like a quirky older lady a little bit. I guess you can say I did get a bit of a red flag, tiny bit of a one. But I was like, it's fine. It's fine. We can be that. We can be that. But I'll get into that. I'll get into that. No, I'll tell you right now. I'll tell you right now. So we don't, just in case I forget, so we don't have to come back there. Um, when we met, I told her my name was Lakira, and she was like, "Oh, we're a part of the Hard Names Club." I think that's what she said. And I was just thinking, I don't think I'm a part of a hard names club. It's really not that hard to just say my name, you know? La Kai Ra, you know? Yeah, it's a bit longer. 3 syllables. Maybe that's a bit much for some people. But when it's like Tiana, they're not complaining. When it's Samantha, they're not complaining, you know? So I feel like to call it hard is kind of crazy, you know? Whatever. Um, maybe I'm just too woke, you know? Maybe she's just not educated. Maybe she needs a little bit of growth at her older age cuz she's like 50ish, 50 or older. Anyways, I liked her though. I was like, she's cool, you know? Um I was like, she's being nice to me. We're vibing. Everything's fine. And she's Hispanic. Um so she was like telling me about her family. She was telling me about like that her family, like something about like them like having to like something about them like immigrating or like having to be taken back or something. I don't remember the conversation exactly, but I do remember in my head, like it kind of put off like orange flags, like, oh, like we gotta we gotta watch out for this one, because I don't know if she's on the side of the immigrants or if she's not on the side of the immigrants. Like, is this a good thing or a bad thing? Like, I don't know what you're really saying there. You're just kind of mentioning immigrants. I don't know. I don't know if you're on their side or if you think they shouldn't be here. Like, what's your vibe? Because I know my vibe. You know, I'm pro immigration. Yeah, obviously. Like, why not? Um, one thing's for sure, you cannot tell someone they do not belong in a country that you stole. Okay, like, let's wake that up. Why has no one ever woken that conversation up? Why is that not the starting point of every conversation? Like, we're over here talking about if we should be allowing immigrants in. Like, you're so mad at the immigrants, right? But you're white. So why are you here then? You're not Native American. What are you doing here, white person? No offense if you're not racist. If you're a white person and you're not racist, then yes, you belong here. But if you're a white person and you are racist and you think that other races should not be here besides white people, that's insane because honey, honey, do you know your history? Do you want to hold my hand when I tell you? Or, like, I mean, you were not the first, okay? You stole this land. So, you're the barbaric, you're the R word people. Um, you're the criminals, the felons, you're all of that you're so afraid of. So, maybe like take yourself out. I don't know, like go back to where you came from. Go back to, like, I don't know, like France or Rome or Germany, Ireland. I mean, I don't know, like wherever your white part came from, go back instead of telling other people to go back. Italy, I don't know. Yeah, you really have some nerve, okay? That is all I will say on that. Um, I still have a lot more to say, but yeah. Um, I just feel like it's just crazy, like, but yeah, I definitely pro immigrant. The to like wrap that up, I'm definitely pro immigrant. Um, so yeah, um, I I was like with this lady, this older lady at my job. Um, we both had our lunch break. We went to the lunchroom. She was like, "Oh, let's bug this guy," right? It was like this other like guy, 50 or older, maybe. This guy maybe could be 60. I don't know. Really don't know. Um, so I'm like, okay, sure. I sit down with these people, right? This guy and this lady. She's like, "Oh, oh, by the way, because the orange flags went off, because she was like mentioning immigrants, I didn't know whether or not I could trust her, and I was like, I just need to vibe check her. Like, I just need to vibe check this lady. So I just asked her, like, oh, did you vote? And that day I was like, did you vote? And she said she did. She didn't have a follow-up to it, so I kind of just assumed that we were on the same page. Like, okay, she didn't say it. Woman of color. Maybe she just voted the obvious. Like, like maybe she just obviously did not vote for like the orange man. I don't know. So anyways, I let it be. Interception, for future references, if someone doesn't say, that is a red flag. Like, I am just gonna ask, because you can't just say, I'm sorry, but that is a prerequisite to be my friend. You need to have not voted for Trump. Like, no, that's not okay. That is never okay. So if you did vote for him, I don't like you, and I won't forgive you for that, because look at where we are right now. Look at where we are right now. Are you proud of that? Are you proud of where we are right now? You don't feel bad yet? When will you feel bad about it? Because it's already really bad. But yes, so yeah, I sit down with them for our lunch, whatever. This guy's talking, he's talking about breaking the law, how he's always speeding, always getting like all these tickets with the police, and he's like an older white guy. I don't know. I was just like, you know what? maybe since he has so much trouble with the police, maybe he doesn't like them. Maybe he doesn't like the person in office, right? The lady brings up, she's like, "Oh, you asked me earlier who I voted for. Who did you vote for?" I asked her like, "Oh, who did you guys vote for?" And then I'm like, "Did you vote Trump?" And then the guy, he said that he did. And then I said I voted for Kamala Harris. And then the lady, she just kind of like looked at me like just straight faced, you know? And interesting. Very interesting. And so then um yeah, like, do you need a poop? Like, why are you looking at me like this? Like, ew, girl, go take a shit. The bathroom's right over there. Like, you okay? But anyways, um so the guy, he starts going on about how, you know, like he he won like fairly or something. And I was just like, no, I don't think that. I don't think that he won fairly. And then he also was trying to say that in 2016, no. He was saying that he won fairly, and I was like, no, like, I don't think that. And then they were like, he was saying like, oh no, it's not even possible for them to have rigged the election, so he did win fairly. And then the lady was like saying like, oh no, that's not possible, right? When I was saying that I don't think he won fairly, right? But in that same fucking breath, in that same sentence, this man goes on to tell me how it's not even possible um, that Trump could have cheated, and that in 2016 Biden cheated. Like Biden, like 100, like Biden rigged the election. And that just literally makes no sense. You just told me that it's not possible for the election to be rigged, but in the same breath, you told me, but in 2016, Biden rigged the election. So which one is it? Can they rig it or can they not rig it? Bitch, choose a side. But anyways, I think that the orange man did rig the election. I don't think that many people voted for him. I do think that a lot of people voted for him because you can see them out in the wild, but I feel like something was a little off. The numbers are not adding up, you know? But yeah. But yeah. Um so then um they're telling me that, or no, he's telling me like, "Oh yeah, Biden rigged it, whatever." And then he started going on about how like like Trump, and like how he what was he saying? Wait, honestly, he didn't even say good stuff about what Trump was doing. I don't even think. He just started going on and saying bad stuff about like Biden and Kamala. So he was just like, "Oh, Biden wasn't even like mentally capable of being president," which, okay, if you think that, fine. But I'd rather have someone mentally incapable than like a dictator. Let's just be for real, okay? Like, I don't know what, like, wake the fuck up, people. Like, what are we doing? What are we talking about here? Like, what are your morals? Can we get down to that? Cuz can we be real? Yes, Joe Biden's not perfect, but are we really going to like weigh this? Like, come on now. if it's between them two, Joe Biden is definitely gonna get chosen, okay? Like, this hand literally is gone now. And, like, it's not coming back at all. It's never coming back. And it's gonna be Joe Biden. Like, do you get me? So, anyways, then he's saying, oh, no. Then the lady asked me, oh, did, um, do you think he was mentally fit? And it's like, girl, we're not going into that argument. Like I just said, if if that's your argument, I'm sorry, we're just not even going into it because, like, seriously, look at the state of the world right now. I don't care about that argument. I don't care. Like, let's just be for real here. Um, okay. So then, he goes on to say, like, oh yeah, so, um, Kamala did nothing in the past 4 years, and yeah, so yeah, he goes on to say, oh yeah, Kamala did nothing in the past 4 years, and then me, I'm just like, also, he's dumb as fuck because he's over here saying that Biden rigged the 2016 elections. Biden didn't run the 2016 elections. That was Hillary Clinton, you dumb fuck. But anyways, um I digress, man. I fucking digress. Like, good luck to that. Like, honestly, no. Bad luck to that. Like, but yeah, seriously, don't know what's wrong with him, but maybe he'll figure something out in his next life because he's definitely reincarnating with his old fart fuck of a face. Um, anyways, so yeah, goes on to say, he goes on to say, what has Kamala done in the past 4 years? I'm like, she's done a lot. You can research it. I'm not about to educate these people. He keeps yapping about stuff. I get up and I'm like, I back up out of my seat. I get up and I'm like, I don't talk to Trump supporters, and I left because, yeah, like, I just went to, like, the back of the break room because, yeah, I don't associate with Trump supporters. That is literally, like, that's my thing. And if you are, like, one person away from a Trump supporter, like, you and a Trump supporter are like this, like, you guys are friends, knowing that that person's a Trump supporter and everything, you guys are cool, everything's good between you guys, okay. I'm also not friends with this person. So, yeah, that lady, I'm not going to talk to her anymore. Obviously not going to talk to that guy. I mean, that was my first conversation with him, but yeah, I'm not going to talk to that guy. And yeah, anyone who is a Trump supporter, I'm not going to be talking to them because it's just, we're just not doing this. We're just not, like, I don't need to have this conversation. Like, if you don't understand what I'm saying, like, plain and simple, then you don't care about human rights. You really don't. And we cannot have a full-on conversation if you cannot even care about human rights, like, at all. So yes, I feel like if someone can, like, say that they voted for Trump, I'm not going to be friends with them. And then if someone can be friends with someone who voted for Trump, I'm not going to be friends with them. It's just, look at the state of the world right now. We cannot do this. I mean, even after the first time, like in 2020, I did stop being friends with people for it. But I feel like now it's, like, even more intense because it's like, look at what's going on now. Like, that's, like, it's even worse. Like, it's even worse than before. And that was bad. That was bad. Racist stuff was happening, but now it's even worse. So I am not gonna be friends with people like that. And it's like, I don't need people to, like, fit into, like, my box of, like, what I need them to be. I need you to be, like, I want a good person who's not a Trump supporter, who has similar morals to me, who cares about human rights, you know, cares about people. I want like those like basic things, and for them to not associate with people who don't care about those things. I want very basic things, and I exist. So why should I bend any of these very basic rules for someone that just does not matter that much to me? I'm sorry, but if you cannot like reach those basic morals, I don't need you. Like, I don't need you, you know? So it's like I was like following people that collaborated with like Trump supporters. I just unfollowed them. I'm just not interested anymore, because it's just, that doesn't bother you? Like, that's not a deal breaker for you? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. If that's not a deal breaker for you, I'm just going to remove myself from the situation of all of you guys as a whole, because no, like, I'm not doing that. Um, so, yes, I am cleansing myself of just a lot of people, like whether it be in real life, whether it be on social media. You know, if there's just people that do not morally align with me, I feel like it's just a good time to just let go of it and just grow on my own, you know, because if I'm letting those people be around me and be within my space, I'm bringing myself down. You 100% are the people that you are around, okay? Like, the people, your friends are you. You are your friends. You are 100% the people that you keep around you, which is why, like, that saying is just so true. Like, you are your friends, you are the company you keep. Like, that is just so true, because literally, I have, like, I've just had to, like, open my eyes on that in, like, so many different situations. And, you know, I feel like if you just accept that and you move with that information throughout life, it does really help you like weed out the bad guys, because if you wouldn't be friends with that person, why would your friend be friends with that person? mm. Maybe it's time to cut out that friend, you know? So it's just, I feel like there's just a lot to think about. It's weird, I didn't see anyone in front of me, but yeah, like, you are the company you keep, 100%. So it just feels really weird that, you know, that girl, whether she be a Trump supporter or not, was just there. I mean, either way, because she was telling me, like, oh, it's not about, when I was over there sitting with them, she was telling me, oh, it's not about if Trump can, no, she said, oh, it's not about if I like the guy. Um, I don't, I don't like him. I wouldn't want to date him. Who said anything about dating Trump? What? That's not on the conversation. That's not on the table at all. Like, this is why. These are how these people get into office, because what is the anyways, she goes on to say, no, I don't like the man. It's not like I would want to date him, but can he get the job done? So you think he can get the job done? Interesting. You think he can get the job done? That's insane. That's insane. That tells me a lot about a person. I mean, whether or not she voted for him, that tells me a lot, because, and yeah, when I walked away and I went back to the back of the break room on my own table, um, she comes over to my table and she tells me, she whispers in my ear, this is my ear. And then I was like, but yeah, but you're sitting next to him. And she's like, oh, I don't care about him. I'm just sitting with him. Like, I'm just eating my lunch. Um, but I voted for her, but people would say things about, they would get mad at me. Blah, blah, blah. Like, excuses, you know? I'm sorry, but I'm not gonna let a man change what I have to say. So if I support a cause, if I support a woman, whatever the case may be, I'm not gonna let my argument to why I stopped speaking up or why I don't want to say anything be a man. So I'm sorry, but I don't care. Like you lost me. You just 100% lost me. And then I wouldn't date him, but can he get the job done? I mean, it answered enough for me. So I don't know if you voted for him in this past election. I don't know. I don't know if you think he's, like you're neutral. Like you think he's good enough. Like I don't know. Also, she told me that she was like, oh, you never asked me what party I was. Like when I got up to leave, and I was like, okay, what party are you? She said she's a Democrat, but she like changes her vote like depending on like who she wants to vote for. And I don't give a fuck. I'm sorry, I don't give a fuck. Look who you're sitting next to, sweetheart. Look what you just fucking said. Look what you just said about, oh, can he get the job done? Would I date him? No. Is that how 50-plus-year-olds think? Would I date him, but can he get the job done? Like seriously. I don't know. Sadly enough, there are some like younger people that have like mindsets like that. It's because they were like raised by that like generation, and unfortunately it's not like they unlearned it and like learned that that's kind of like an older way of thinking, and it doesn't even sound appropriate, it's just like it's like fucking tone deaf. Like what are we talking about? What is this conversation right now? What are we doing right now? No, where are we? Mm. Mm. This coffee was so good. I need to low-key get another one. A low-key. Mm-mm. You don't do that. You don't do that, baby. But yes. It's really crazy the state of the world we're in right now. And I'm sorry, but if you can sit next to someone like that, if you can sit next to someone like that in the state of the world that we're in right now, that's insane. What's your cat's name? That one is Vanilla, the small one. The big one is Sanrio. And my dog is Hinata. Hinata's right there. She's poking her head. You can see her. Hinata. There she goes. Hinata. But yeah. Home of Rice. Hello, Home of Rice. Cool. Yes, thank you. But yes, if you can sit next to a Trump supporter, it's just insane to me. Like, I've got to go, I've got to go. He's playing with his baby. Oh. But yes, we're going to take a hit. Sanrio, let the baby go. Break it up. Break it up. Let the baby go. Let the baby go. Is that real? I'm gonna pull the blanket. Oh, Hinata, no. Hinata gets involved. She gets mad when things get a little serious. I just hope Trump supporters like wake up, because you seriously can't be that blind. Yeah, I feel like just the craziest part about it all is that like it's just really sad. Like what's going on is extremely extremely sad, and it's like we're literally repeating history, and it's like does no one care? Honestly, like is it I don't know, like is it because they're like 50 and like cuz these was my coworkers, like is it cuz they were 50, like for his 50-year-old supporters, for them is it because they were 50 and like politics were always this bad for them? I don't know. Like, were politics always this crazy? Like, I don't know. I mean, maybe it really was, and I'm actually becoming like politically aware, like as I get older. But yeah, like, because even as a kid, I knew I was like a Democrat, but I feel like now I'm a leftist. Like, I'm on the side of like progressiveness. Like I want things to just get better and better. And yeah, like I don't know. It's just crazy. Like what were politics to the point where you don't see a problem with what's going on? And it's like, or is your media just so censored to where you're just not saying anything? Like seriously, how did we get to this point? Most Trump supporters are indoctrined, and also a lot of them don't understand what he is actually doing. Also, some of them are just fascist. True. I do think that some of them do support, like full on fascism, And I feel like that's something I'm still learning. I've been like watching like YouTube videos on it recently, and because I've heard that word a lot, and I know that he is that, and I know that I don't like that he is that, but I think that it's even deeper than what I knew, because I didn't even like fully understand that fascism is basically exactly what Hitler was doing, and like that is why that word is so, I don't know. But yeah, I feel like I don't know, cuz I'm 24, so I just feel like I'm just trying to get like more and more educated as I get older and older. And yeah, because for the 2020 election I voted for Joe Biden, and then for the 2024 one I voted for Kamala Harris. So yeah, I feel like if Kamala won, we wouldn't be in this state right now. We would be in such a better state. Like, we would have things to fight for, but we would have been in such a better state, like with like things that are going on. Like, I don't think alligator Alcatraz would be a thing, Like, understand being proud of your country, but it gets to a point, yeah. 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 It's like scary because I'm I've been trying to like understand like how did we like, cuz like yes, we already learned it before. We already learned all of this stuff in school. But I'm trying to like understand it on a deeper level. Like how did we get to this point of like um in the past, like how did Nazis become a thing? And I was kind of like looking into it, like under yeah, okay, I read that. I was looking into it, and they were basically saying like, oh, like um we we are like strong, and like you know like Jewish people and minorities are taking it away from us, basically. I don't know, they were just trying to blame it on minorities, and basically it's literally the same thing Trump is doing right now. He's saying like we need to make America great again because of minorities, and because of like um like gay people. Like because of like the LGBTQ community. Like it's just insane. Um, and immigrants and like I just don't understand how you can blame all of these groups and like not blame yourself. They don't put any blame onto white men ever. It's crazy. But you guys are crazy over there. But yeah, I don't know. Oh, but yeah, I also have a coworker. Oh my god, I was about to say her name. I cannot say her name, obviously. Oh my god, guys, calm down. I also have another coworker. She literally wears, like, she quite literally wears Trump merch to work, and it just pisses me off. And she wonders why I don't want to talk to her, or like she acts like she doesn't understand. It's like, look at my skin. Look at my skin. Like, that's a hint. Of course I don't want to talk to you. Like, come on, let's just be for real. Like, I don't need your tips. I don't need your help. I don't need any tips and tricks. And then all the people that talk to her, like the ones that are so cool with her and so okay with her, I don't want to talk to them either. Like, you guys just be your own little group, and I will just stay to myself and find out whoever is not a Trump supporter. Because I'm a new person there. I've only been there like almost a month. I don't know how people see a person of color or a gay person and they already have a stereotype in their mind and won't change their mind no matter what. Exactly. And it's even like that, but it's also bad when they're like, "Oh, like when they could think that like you're like a good one, basically, like the token one, so like say there is a group of Trump supporters and they aren't like as homophobic as like the rest of them. So there is one gay Trump supporter and like they welcome them because they're a Trump supporter. Like they don't truly like you or truly I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it's just crazy. Oh, thank you, Home of Rice, for being my newest follower. I very much appreciate that. Um, but yeah, I don't know. It's just been so disappointing. I just have to let go of a lot of content creators and just people I that are just disappointing me. I just need a cleanse of all of it, I can't jeopardize my morals because other people are. And other people can be on their own journey of life, but yeah. People rather stereotype than actually get to know someone and accept them as a person, not a gay person or a person of color. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, I worded that bad. I was like trying to understand, but I think I do. But you get it. Yeah. People rather stereotype than actually get to know someone and accept them as a person, not a gay person or a person of color. Yes. Yeah, like just who they are. Like, because what they like or what is on the outside doesn't matter. I don't know. Also, this freaking coworker, when I told him I voted Kamala Harris, he was like, this old white guy, he was like, I could tell. Like, is that racist? Is that a microaggression? Maybe it's a good thing. Like, maybe it's a good thing they can tell I voted Kamala Harris. Like that means I'm like sexy, that means I'm smart, that means I'm cute, that means I'm caring, that means I'm sweet. Yeah, it felt racist, I'm not gonna lie, but I'm just gonna put a spin on it and take it the way I like. Come here, Hinata. But yes, come here. Come here, mama. Get the baby. Come get the baby. Come get the baby. She doesn't want the baby. um, but yeah, I don't know. It felt really rewarding to just walk away from that table of Trump supporters. I don't care what the lady voted for, okay? She did she did she wanted to disclose it. I'm just going to call you a Trump supporter. You're sitting right next to one. What's the difference? Um but yes. I I felt good walking away. It felt like taking my power back in a way. I don't know. It feels like I do feel like if change is coming, like it happens with that with like the little things. So yeah, I feel like just cutting off those people, like Trump supporters in my life, it feels nice to just not have to worry about it. And like people that have like worried me politically in the past, not having them as friends anymore, it's just good that I don't have to worry about that anymore. But yeah, um, I'm happy that I don't have to worry about that anymore. Come here, mama. Come here. But yeah, I'm gonna get off soon. I'm just gonna say like a closing thought. Um, yeah, I feel like the political and economic state of the world right now just really needs help. Never had Trump supporter friends, and when they did support Trump, they don't now. LMAO. Yeah, yeah. I mean, it's cause like for me, I had a friend that was a Trump supporter, and we like kind of like grew up together, like on like the internet, and then like we met a few times in person. But I found out that she was a Trump supporter, and it changed my opinion of her because it's like, okay, you don't care about people. You don't care about people, man. So yeah, it just really sucks. It sucks because it's like you voted against me too, girl. Like, come on now, let's just be for real. And yourself, and that's just crazy. But yeah, that was when I was 19. So yeah, I live in South Africa, so it doesn't affect me as bad as you, but I get it. Yeah, I do feel like in California things are a bit better, but I'm really proud of Gavin Newsom. I think that's his name. I like our governor. I think he's trying to like stand against Trump, and I really do like that because we need other governors all across all states that disagree with him to also speak up and just I feel like the more pushback he gets, the better. So, and I'm happy for all the people that are protesting. They're saying how they feel. They're just letting their voice be heard. And just everyone out there, just please let your voice be heard and just say what you have to say. Don't feel bad about it. Please, like if there's any time that you need to speak up, it would be now. If there's any time that you'd want to like let anything be known, it'd be now. Be safe first and foremost before anything. Like I would say if you have privilege, like if you have white privilege, definitely like consider protesting. um I I am considering it, but um I am a bit scared because I have been seeing people get arrested and stuff, and it takes a lot for revolution. Like people are going to have to risk themselves and stuff, and it's scary to say to be the one to do it, you know? And yeah, I can't say do something, but I definitely can say speak up, speak out against it. Um and do what you can. Like if you're like seeing like post repost them. I've been trying to like repost like things I see about like protests and stuff just because I feel like come here mama. I feel like people don't really know. So I feel like just try to get the word out if you can. If you're like an American. I mean, even if you want, like, I know you're not from America. I mean, whoever is watching, you can spread the word. Help. You can help America out if you want. You don't have to, cause, girl, I get it. But I mean, the citizens, we're not the problem. Let's just be for real. I mean, some of us are. I guess 50% probably are. I don't know about 50, but some of us are. But yeah, anyways, I'm going to get off. I hope everyone has an amazing day. Please just be a good person. Um, just educate yourselves, educate the people around you. Take care of each other. Try to just build community and just try to stay positive as well. Um, within your community, like treat each other good. Don't let them get in your head and like make you all, mad at each other. Just just stick together. They want you mad at each other. So stick together right now. Don't argue less. So yeah. Um just just try to do the best you can in everyday situations. So yeah, everyone have an amazing day. I'm going to go cuz my dog's sad, so I have to go take her. So yeah. I can't say the full thing 'cause she knows English. So yeah, goodbye. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Well, have a good day. Goodbye. You too. Have a great day. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you anyone who watches. Thank you anyone who watches in the past, present, future. You can follow me on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch at Chiropractor. Goodbye. Have an amazing day, everyone. Bye.